Well, first I will thank the media for continuing coverage of what has appeared now to be a grave attack on the institution of judiciary in Nigeria. This morning we witnessed again in open court an attempt by the Department of State Security to hoodwink the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory and obtain a further remand order to keep Mr. Godwin Emefiele in their custody for 14 days. They filed a motion ex parte yesterday, and diligent Nigerians who are interested in protecting and preserving the institution of the judiciary called to let us know that there is an attempt to hoodwink the court to grant further remand order to keep Mr. Godwin Emefiele. Luckily for us, we were here in court this morning and we narrated the history of the attempts by the DSS to subvert the course of justice. We reminded the court that on the 13th of June, the DSS approached the Chief Magistrate Court in Wuse, obtained a 14-day remand order to keep Mr. Godwin Emefiele in their custody. They went back again on the 26th of June under Section 293 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. And the magistrates again complied and granted them 14-day further extension to keep Mr. Godwin Emefiele in their custody, to allow them, according to their application, to finish investigation and charge Mr. Godwin Emefiele to court, where offences are disclosed. Now, pursuant to that, we approached the High Court of the FCT, and in two judgments or rulings of this court, the court ordered, the first judgment was by Honorable Justice Muazu. The court ordered the DSS to charge Mr. Godwin Emefiele to court within 7 days or release him on administrative bail. The next day, Honorable Justice Kawu of the same High Court of FCT ordered the DSS to charge Mr. Godwin Emefiele to court within 48 hours or release him on bail. In compliance, or so we thought, in compliance with the orders made by the courts, the DSS, through the Ministry of Justice, preferred a charge before the Federal High Court in Lagos. They charged Mr. Godwin Emefiele for possession of illegal possession of firearms. We were in court 2 days ago, and upon arraignment, the court took an application for bail duly filed and served and granted bail to Mr. Godwin Emefiele. Before Mr. Godwin Emefiele could perfect his bail conditions, the DSS seized Mr. Godwin Emefiele against the express and positive orders of the Federal High Court Lagos to keep, in fact, the court ordered and signed a remand warrant addressed to the correctional services to keep Mr. Godwin Emefiele in their custody pending the perfection of the conditions of bail. Now, the DSS fought with the correctional services who came to comply with the order of the court and took away Mr. Godwin Emefiele. So in the eyes of the law, as at today, Mr. Godwin Emefiele is in the custody of the Nigerian Correctional Services. So where are we today? The same DSS that had procured through previous orders today have come to court to ask the High Court of FCT to sit on appeal over the direct orders of the Federal High Court Lagos, to ask the High Court of FCT to sit on appeal over the same High Court of FCT. Luckily, the vigilance of the defense team and good Nigerians led to our presence in court today, and they were forced to withdraw the application, and the same was consequently struck out. Now, what this means is that the DSS continues to hold a Nigerian citizen against the express orders of several courts. The High Court is a court of unlimited jurisdiction. We expect that with what happened today, the DSS will obey the court orders and release Mr. Godwin Emefiele immediately to his family. in fact, release him to the custody where the court kept him, pending the perfection of his bail conditions. As a legal team led by Joseph Bodunri Daudwe said, our mandate is to ensure that even while Mr. Godwin Emefiele is not above the law, but no authority in this country can place a Nigerian below the law. Godwin Emefiele cannot be placed below the law. Thank you.
So in other words, in summary, the DSS application to extend this remand order has been withdrawn and struck out.
The court summarily, upon our appearance, struck out the application for being an abuse of the process of the court. Because, again, the section 293, where the DSS came under, was observed by court and counsel that the jurisdiction to detain or order a remand of Mr. Godwin Emefiele vests with the magistrate court. Now, we also have intelligence that the applicants are sourcing for magistrates and maybe judges, and who knows, maybe area court, to grant an order to detain Mr. Godwin Emefiele. We call on the judiciary to resist any attempt to destroy this institution. This institution must be made to stand for Mr. Godwin Emefiele, for me, for Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the DG of DSS, and for every Nigerian in this country. This is the institution that the Constitution created to protect our fundamental rights, and we must sustain this institution. Thank you, gentlemen.
Your name again, sir?
My name is Chief Emeka Obegolu.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.